Hi, we back, and we just saw The Fall Guy. Thoughts?
You must have forgotten what I usually do. Okay, after leaving the business 1 year earlier, battle-scarred stuntman Colt Seaver springs back into action when the star of a big studio movie suddenly disappears. As the mystery surrounding the missing actor deepens, Colt soon finds himself ensnared in a sinister plot that pushes him to the edge of a fall, more dangerous than any stunt.
That's poetic.
This is from director David Leitch from Deadpool 2, Atomic Blonde.
Oh, he did Deadpool 2, okay.
Bullet Train.
Oh,
yeah, he was a stunt coordinator actually.
Bullet Train,
John
that
Wick.
explains some of them
John
shots.
Wick, John
Okay, that makes sense.
So he's got quite the track record.
But those vibes, I can see that in those movies too. Especially like some of the colors.
Definitely. I mean, this is his crowning jewel then, I would say.
Well, I mean, a lot of those movies were pretty hot, but this one was like the best summer blockbuster. Yeah.
It was like 4-quadrant movie, had everything, love story, great action, grounded obviously in a filmmaking.
In the film
aesthetic.
industry, yeah. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it was a blast. I was pretty much engaged throughout the entire movie. And it was about the action. Like it was a nice little plot going on, but I don't think it was, the best story that's ever been told, but it was a nice little arc. It was.
I will have to disagree. I thought it was a beautiful love story, and it had a lot of subtext, and that to me made the love story better. Is that the movie was kind of about? I like those meta vibes that they had.
Yeah, I mean, it was very on the nose.
The subtext of their conversations and stuff was really fun. Or even them talking about film techniques they were actively using in the moment as they were describing them.
Right.
Like, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it didn't take itself too seriously.
At all, yeah. It was wonderful.
The editing was really amazing.
Yeah, when they would be cutting through him and her showing stuff to end the movie. You know what I mean? Like, all those cuts were just,
Yeah. I mean,
wonderful.
just throughout the split screen.
At
the karaoke, cutting between, and then
Great.
you think that it's parallel, but it's actually he's too late and they already left.
That was awesome.
Genius filmmaking.
But they were parallel for a second, and that's how you know what I mean. It almost warped your sense of time.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Good little mystery element.
And
stuff.
I like that they added that in. That was maybe second or third act, and I didn't see anything like that coming. We're framing you. I was just hold up.
It's we're halfway in the movie. It's already pretty funny and engaging. It's almost like a rom-com, kind of movie.
It literally was a rom-com, if I'm really thinking hard about it.
And then halfway through, it's just this mystery movie about him trying to find what's going on with this missing actor, and there's a whole underground kind of journey that they have to take.
Yeah, legit. And it ends up with him getting framed, which starts a whole nother arc almost. That was awesome. There was a lot going on, and it was a lot going on top of just that same film, that rom-com that was already just nestled in there.
Yeah.
And then it just kept stacking and stacking and stacking, and it was very satisfying.
Yeah. Like I said, it covers all the bases. Any one of those movies could be good on their own, but they're
shit. Except I don't know if I would go see what is it, Metal whatever.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name.
Metalocalypse? No.
That's the show. Metal
I
Stallions or something. Yeah,
it was something so
so goofy.
Rock, fucking hair metal, fucking
I like that.
But it was funny, Jason Momoa.
And I like how they set that up when they pulled it off of the The sticky note. Remember the sticky note said like, is it Jason Momoa or Jason Momoa or
Oh shit!
or something?
I didn't even catch that. But
Oh,
yeah.
that's hilarious. I feel like there was a lot of payoffs in this film.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
him talking about he could take the boat and he could do it with his hands behind his back or something like.
That's true. There's a lot of setups and payoffs. For sure.
That was great. That was great.
A lot of film terminology, not a lot of callbacks to movies and just industry.
Even Taylor
speak.
Swift got her shout out.
Yeah. Definitely rewards multiple viewings, I would imagine.
For sure. I like that it catered to the Hollywood audience, though. I feel like those are the people who are going to films.
Well,
it was for everybody, though. It was for
didn't have
everybody,
to.
easily.
I mean, it's a classic love story.
Funny, very funny.
And shout out to Ryan Gosling. That this was maybe the best performance.
Another hit. I needed him to do something good after Barbie, and he did it. He did it.
He was good at Barbie.
I mean, he was good, but
it wasn't.
I needed
Ryan
to do something else. I needed him to do something else.
I mean, it was best. It was Notebook vibes, but also
his
vibes. Action is.
This was better than The Notebook, though.
No, it was like charisma, but also action. I mean, what kind of other action? What Drive? I guess.
Drive, yeah.
I haven't seen him in anything this stunt heavy before.
Come on, what was Blade Runner?
Blade Runner, I guess, but not even as much.
I guess that wasn't. Yeah, it was. It had there was some action in there. It was real on off.
I mean, there wasn't
heavy.
there wasn't 10 minutes where you didn't see action in it.
Yeah, maybe. This was heavy.
Oh yeah, running, just jumping off and stuff.
It wasn't this though. This was heavy. This was very action.
I mean,
the movie was about action.
Yeah, I mean, it was about giving stunt performers their due and at the end, I just love how they even
showed the stunt performers performing him doing his stunts.
Halfway through the movie, I was like, is Ryan Gosling doing his own stuff?
No.
I mean, it was pretty convincing to me. Like, I bet he did. It was like one or two that he did.
He did, yeah.
Because they showed it at the very beginning of the credits. Like, he was doing one, but like the car jump.
That was great. That was great. Great casting. Emily Blunt snapped. Ryan Gosling snapped. I can't remember my guy from Black Panther, but he snapped.
Oh yeah. He was good.
I liked. I haven't seen my guy who's what is his name? Who played Quicksilver in the Avengers, but now
a Kick-Ass guy. You remember him?
Yeah, that's not him.
No, it is.
No way.
Yeah. That's the Kick-Ass.
No way, bro. Yeah. I rock with that. I'm here for that. Yo, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, that is literally. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
In as much. He didn't like blow up after that as much as.
But this was a good one.
Yeah.
This was a roster builder. But he's got Avengers. Come on, he was in Avengers.
They even shout out to Tom Cruise one or two times throughout. So I gotta. Even the guy's name was.
Name was Tom Cruise. It was Tom Ryder. Instead of Cruise, he's Tom Ryder. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, so your move, Tom Cruise. Let's see what you got now.
He's got literally a whole nother Mission Impossible coming out.
Tom Cruise is like, 60 now? Hey, almost?
Don't matter.
Ryan Gosling, he's, 40s?
I don't know. He was going hard, though. He was making 40 look good.
Yeah, he's getting up there a little bit. Emily Blunt. I've always had a thing for her, so shout out.
I like her accent. She's a great actress, too. I feel like I haven't seen her in anything that didn't slap. Like, for the most part, she's usually a lead, and she's holding a big part. I don't know if you ever saw,
was it Edge of Tomorrow?
Bro,
dude, she was so good. That's one of my favorite
literally
movies.
One of the best movies. That's one of Tom Cruise's almost best movies.
Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow, that's my kind of sci-fi. That's based on a manga, actually. That also
dude,
slaps.
When I saw that, I was like, it was a masterpiece. That was like one of the best movies that year.
Yeah, no. She has a lot of hits. Quiet Place. She was even in Oppenheimer. I forgot about that, actually. No, she got hits.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, great squad. Everybody did work.
Even Everything Everywhere chick.
Oh, yep.
Stephanie Sue.
This is the kind of stuff where, there's always this like women empowerment stuff and I'm here for it, but this is the kind that I like. Where it's not like pressed, but there really aren't any damsels in distress in the whole fucking film. They all go hard.
True.
Every single
time. It's not like
time,
calling attention like women need.
Yeah,
it's just,
it was just
she's
literally,
a director.
they were just badasses. In every scene, no woman was taking any shit.
Evil producer.
Exactly, no woman took any shit. And that's how I like characters written, where it's not trying to make a point. It's just like there's almost just an equality across the board.
Yeah.
No, that shit was
We got
wonderful.
a black lead, we got an Asian lead. I mean, not lead, but supporting.
But they were main characters.
Yeah.
They were helping the plot move, and I can appreciate that. No, that was a good movie. I was surprised. It was simple, but in its simplicity, it was still kind of complex in a weird way.
Yeah.
I think it was just written well.
Yeah.
They knew what they were trying to do, and I love how they were talking about like the struggles in the third act and all that stuff. It was like a lot of film stuff that people can appreciate. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
that
it was very, very meta. I mean, meta can be kind of on the nose and
it can be hit or miss right now, exactly, because everybody's been kind of getting into that.
Doing it, yeah.
But this was well done. I have no complaints, actually. This was a pretty good movie.
And yeah, like it had to, because you're going for the stunts because that's what's on the poster and stuff, and it delivered.
Oh yeah.
Even if nothing else worked, like for some reason, if you didn't like any of the story stuff, like the stunts were legit. Like nothing was. I mean, they were obviously joking about like we'll CGI blah blah blah, but
that was also making a big statement, honestly, about the industry, and I thought that was great too. Or like when he's in the club and they're having that like the fight scene where he's on Somali a little bit or whatever. Yeah. That was awesome.
Sick. Because it was real and it was just enhanced by
like the lighting. Yeah, it was all just the lights.
Unicorn, him seeing unicorn, like
that was such a fun
probably
scene.
CG unicorns, but still.
Oh, probably. No, it was probably a real horse, just with a little thing on it.
Maybe.
Come on, it's literally think of their budget. But it was great.
But, and this dude was just cracking up at that.
Very vocal crowd. Very vocal crowd.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
This is a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
100%. People are gonna like it.
Man, that was a great
And it's good.
sequence.
It's deserved. You could just go sequence by sequence and just is magnificent.
Yeah.
I don't know what were your favorite scenes?
My favorite scene is definitely the crazy fight scene where he's like just got roofied. That's like easily real top for me. When he confesses how he actually feels. When he's like trying to hide on the boat and then he has to go and fake his death. That one was fire.
When Emily Blunt was talking about the her film, and then they were
talking about each other, like with the cut screen.
And then the alien was like, well, I've had a similar situation happen to me.
Oh my God, that was crazy. I fell in love with my wife's sister.
My wife's sister.
That was crazy.
Or my ex's sister.
And that conversation was fantastic, where they're like talking about the conversation, talking about the cuts, and they're actively doing them all.
Because here's the thing, I was expecting great action. I was not expecting great
filmmaking. Really though.
Yeah, true.
All the explosions, it was everything that it fed that part of me. But there was so much more to it. It's like I wasn't even anticipating those things.
I wasn't even
actually
ready
watching
for
the
story. I've been working on this thing so long. I was just ready to relax, but actually it rewards you to pay attention to every frame.
Yep,
And again, you can watch it in any state, high,
drunk,
tired, they were even
roofie.
We should address
We have to
this.
cut that part out. He did get roofied in the film.
Right before the movie starts, the director and Ryan Gosling are there texting about not to use your phones.
Awesome.
And at the end he's like, if you have to text, you can do a little, conceal it in your jacket and sort of look at it. And that, I don't know. It was funny, first of all.
It was
and
funny.
we were talking about movies doing that more
And I'm here for the movies doing that more, but I think it needs to be more like what I just saw. Because that was being creative with it. Was still giving the director his chops. Directors and actors get their little chops at the beginning. Hey, thanks for coming out. It's a added bonus that you do not get unless you're coming to the theater. And I think they can be more creative with those to make people want to keep coming to the theater.
And also, yeah, I mean, like it's of course like the classic "don't use your phone" thing, but he's like, if you have to use it,
because that's real
it,
and that's modern. And you know what? I could even see
because you can't stop.
scenes.
You can't stop the kids from using their fucking phones, but you can actually acknowledge it.
What if that's scenes from the movie instead of them like talking? Would that bring people to theaters?
If it's in the actual movie itself?
Like it's scenes. It's like scenes at the beginning that affect the film that you only get if you come to the theater.
Oh, I
like
see.
how
like
we had that little opening, that little opening
yeah.
snippet from them. If that was just something else related to the film.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm here for it. Any little
kids to be
additional
content
treat. Even the little things like the opening credits with the script text.
Oh,
I mean,
beautiful.
It's just little
that was
things.
Beautiful. Very film. Very film themed. Yep, no, that was a hit. That was a hit. Great stunts.
Even just, I was nervous about how they were going to land the ending.
And I had some questions about, like, the car rolls, things like that. Like, does a car never land right side up? Is that, like, a thing in the build where all those cars always will land on the side or upside down?
They didn't always land on the side.
They did, like, almost
Not at the
always.
very, very end. With the big stunt, it did. I paid attention to it because I was looking for it. I was like, is this gonna tip over? But actually, when it was
big
like
stunt. What do you mean they landed that one? But that was like just a jump.
the jump, yeah.
But any twists, they never landed.
Well,
like
they flipped over and then landed right side up after all the shell was like busted. Is that what you're talking? Just
yeah.
Any...
When I remember that.
Yeah, when he was doing the jump stunt with the
guy in the car.
Guy in the car strapped
they
down.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
It looked like the little buggy thing.
Yeah, you're right.
The
that would be the only one then. Yep. Because every time it was upside down, and I'm like, yo, is it like
dangerous.
Are the cars built to do that? Even when they were showing the behind the scenes, I'm like, they always upside down. Yeah, like come on.
That was actually scary because you could easily do that without anyone in there. Like, you know what I mean? Or you could, jump out or something or whatever.
I was
That's
also
like
thinking about that. Like,
really
why
dangerous.
don't they have robots doing some of these things?
Yeah, like an AI-controlled car or something.
Or just straight up leaning more into CG. Because when I was really watching the film, I was kind of giving them some respect. Like, yo, this seems ruthless. Especially him getting injured at the very beginning. I'm like, wow, that probably happens to a lot of people. My homegirl actually, I can't even think her, something burns. Shout outs to you if you're listening to this. But she got injured. And I mean, she bounced back and everything. She's a stunt, And I was thinking about her watching this film because I don't really know that many stunt people.
I know one.
Yeah, I know one.
He's like a badass. Like they're all fucking crazy. But it's a very risky, obviously, job. Like people have died.
Yeah, but I can co-sign that they do have all those skills though. Like how Ryan Gosling could just do all this stuff, like that is real because they are always training and doing like battle and stuff. Like
he actually can fight. If they're supposed to be in this grounded reality where he's like a stunt performer.
But like you learn those martial arts, you know what I mean?
His actors are trained.
Exactly. Yeah. For real.
If they're doing
so I thought that was cool that he was supposed to be your average guy, but he is your average guy
and
who would have that skill set.
Fought like very
not
a
Hollywood.
Traditional.
Yeah, it was super Hollywood.
The blanket.
Yeah, where my guy pops the bottle and it goes into his face and he comes with the bottle smashes. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I love that.
Yeah, and all the prop weapons, it was ridiculous in the best way possible.
Yeah, for sure.
The dogs stuff was awesome.
Yeah, no, I really did like the colors though. I thought that was beautiful. I don't know. It was very colorful.
And even when they were cutting
explosions,
they were cutting between the real movie and the stunt movie, and you can see just
like the difference between
the gradient.
That was
stuff.
awesome, bro.
Man, you really have to have that much light, even if you're gonna just darken the whole image and make it look like it's an alien.
Oh man, that was actually cool just to see the sets too, like without the CG. How it was just like 10 people on set, and then it's just an army.
It's gotta be kind of freeing because you when you're filming this movie that's sort of behind the scenes, you have to show everything. You can show the lighting, the crane in the background.
Oh,
that's probably like all they did. they didn't have any additional. Well,
No, I'm sure they definitely had a crew outside the crew.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they had like 3 crews because they had like
said,
a
"We got 8
stuntman
cameras."
for the stuntman for the stuntman.
A stuntman for there was like 5 of them. Like, yeah, that was awesome. Not rated.
Well, yeah, it was kind of, so yeah, let's spoilers a little bit, but
It's like
So-
spoilers before rating.
should I rate it first and then go into spoilers?
Nah, just little spoilers though.
So the actor, what's his name? Tom, I guess the Tom guy. I guess he felt a little like the stunt guy was taking the spotlight or something a little bit. Was that what it was?
That was it, yeah.
Yeah.
And he kills every stuntman who
And
comes to the
so
spotlight.
you find out that he actually pushed the button, and at the beginning when he did the stunt that actually broke his back because he didn't like stop it or whatever. So it was his sort of plan from the beginning to like sabotage
Yeah,
him and
get him out.
and
Which was such
Stop
they
it.
had a weird dynamic, bro. Because it was like he did consider them friends in a weird way, but he would still do whatever he did.
he's just like
super.
if there's anything that I didn't like, it's like this actor's like comically vindictive and
yeah,
like,
that was a good way to put it. Comically vindictive. Because it's like it is funny, but it's like, but bro, he broke
taking
bro's
it-
back and killed the
taking
other
it to
guy.
the next level.
Yeah. Do you do your own stunts? And so he kicks him into a glass table. What?
Yeah. Maybe actors are pretty. I don't know if there's a specific actor that they're actually trying to. I don't know.
Maybe Christian Bale. No, just kidding. No, he was wild though.
Yeah.
I liked it because it did make him a good villain. It made somebody you could easily root against, but was
Yeah.
still somewhat of a likable character in a weird way.
Douchebag. Was he? Was he a likable?
Yeah, no, I thought it was funny. Like his like fear of all the situations and stuff. I just thought it was
Right,
like when
he
he's
was
crying
like-
in the
he was like,
bathtub.
yeah.
Like, come on.
He's just a little scaredy cat. But then at the end when they're getting the audio, I mean they make a whole deal out of this, like you know, the face swap and the whole body image AI thing. But then they're trying to get a confession with audio. Like, I mean, at this point these days, like, is that really the best way? I mean,
Yeah,
to get a
because
confession,
it
because
was
you
him,
can fake the audio.
But it was him saying it, and I feel like.
You can easily fake the audio.
But
If they're talking
But
about,
if they're on movie set,
Yeah.
then I feel like that's probably the most legit audio you could
yeah,
probably get.
I guess, and it's like on tape. It's like actually
in the recorder.
yeah.
Come on.
but
that
still,
came
like,
to the mind.
we have to get a confession, and that's the only, like, I don't know.
Well, that is because they're not getting the video confession. The phone was
Yeah.
already destroyed. That was like
I
probably the
guess.
best they could do. Honestly, that was probably the exact.
But they make
thing
such
could
a
do.
big deal out of like face swapping to make it look like Ryan Gosling was the one that killed him. It's like these days, like, nothing, you can't even believe anything. You know?
Yeah, well, I mean, the
It's,
movie was trying to say that. I thought it was fighting for the rights of a lot of different, like,
Yeah.
industries. Really.
But that was cool, yeah. Like, you didn't know what it was for when he was getting his face scanned, but it's just, that's what you do these days.
Yeah, yep.
because-
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting start too. Like him first coming back to Hollywood, he's getting a scan. He's just like, oh, what the hell? You know what I mean? Which is, it is kind of like that. Like, oh, now we have your digital likeness. And she
Yeah.
even said that at the beginning. We put your face on him. We put his face on you. Like verbatim.
Yeah. And that's that's the reason that people would do, you know, that he would do it. But then it actually turns on its head, and they use it for evil.
Yeah.
And so you get to see the dark side of what, like, the extent of what, you know, the fucking deepfakes can do.
Yeah, can do. Yeah, no, that was crazy.
So, I mean, yeah, most people, I mean, obviously we know, but, like, I feel like it'll open a lot of eyes to, especially younger audience, you know.
The power of defamation, of digital defamation.
Or maybe it can always inspire the wrong people as well. You know,
Well, Tom Cruise did it, so I'm gonna do it too.
it's like there's this high school kid that's like, ooh, what can I do now?
Hey, he already knew about it. He literally already knew about it. The deep fakes.
Probably.
All right, rate it.
9.5. Do I give it the? No.
No, I would go with the 9.5 too. I'll go with that because I want to give it the 10, but there's something inside of me that doesn't give the 10 out easily. And if there's that thing inside of me fighting it, then I just gotta go with it. But it was almost 10 worthy.
It's 10 worthy.
It is 10 worthy, but it's still getting the 9.5. And I don't even know why that is, but I'm still giving it the 9.5. Yeah.
Maybe if you were a stunt.
If I watched it a second time, then I probably could pull out why I'm giving it a 9.5. But it was still a solid movie. We would give it a 10 for sure. No, I want to give it a 10, but I still won't. But yeah, that was a really good movie. I enjoyed that start to finish. Like that had no moment that I feel like, oh, this is too long. Oh, you're losing me. Like no, I was literally on that ride the whole time. That was the whole time.
Yeah.
All the characters.
It didn't feel like over 2 hours.
Nobody had screen time that was pissing me off.
Even though, like, man, I just gotta say, just when the movie actually starts, it's ridiculous. It's like it felt like the movie didn't, and maybe I usually try to come as late as possible, but not miss the movie. And I still came 20 minutes late, and there was like 20 more minutes of fucking.
Yeah, you came 20 minutes late, and I came after you, and there was still like 20 more minutes of reviews, bro.
We got the Coke commercial. We got a new
Nicole Kidman remix.
Kidman.
That's shorter though. I like that.
And then we got the director talking.
The director talk. Yep. Which I didn't mind. Yeah, that was actually okay. But yeah, they do a lot in the beginning now. Whole lot. They're getting comfortable with that. I noticed that. Well,
what? They gotta.
It's probably money.
Sell movies.
Yeah, but it's probably like selling the ad space too, to the studios. But yeah, go see The Fall Guy. Great movie. Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, from the director of Bullet Train. Only in theaters.
I remember you not liking Bullet Train.
I still don't like Bullet Train. I don't like the fact that it was Brad Pitt. That's what I don't like about Bullet Train. I still like the movie was okay. It had a lot of moments. Now that I think about it, wasn't that bro in Bullet Train too? He was the brother.
Oh yeah, the evil guy. Yeah.
And now everything is just coming in. Yeah.
No, he was good in Bullet Train too.
Yeah, he was. He was the best part of Bullet Train actually. Him and dude from Atlanta. I can't even think of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn his name, and he's gonna actually be an actor who stays in mind now. This is enough. His resume is certified now. Low key. In fact, us having this conversation has made me realize someone who I thought was a different person in 4 movies is all the same motherfucker.
The Bullet Train guy?
Yes. The one from this movie, from Bullet Train. He was in Avengers too, and the dude from Kick-Ass. Like, come on. He's got a resume. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Yeah, you know, next time I see it though, I will remember it. I'll remember it.
The other brother, the black guy from Bullet Train.
I can't think of his name. He's from Atlanta. I can't think of his name either, but he also was on the Disney wave too. He's done a lot of great stuff.
He was also in Marvel.
Yeah, he was on the Disney wave.
Was it Eternals?
Eternals, yep.
Eternals, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, no, I gotta remember their names, but hey, they're coming up.
Winston Duke was the guy in this movie.
Winston Duke?
Not that guy, but the one.
Oh, who is M'Baka from Black Panther? Yeah. Okay.
He's in Us.
Yeah. No, he's good too. Honestly, there's a nice little advent of new actors popping up. I'm here for it.
Winston, boss.
Yup. AMC A-List, you already know. Sponsor us. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, click on that like button, thumbs up to say you're okay, even if you're not. Cause it hurts.
It always hurts.
And we out.